Most people think all the money was made in AI investing in Nvidia in 2023 and 2024. The truth, this AI wave has just started.
Should I invest or should I run away?
First one is Google. Why? They have tons of data processing capacity, the distribution already built into all their other services. They've got Google Workspace, Android operating system, Gemini, VO3, Nano Banana. Their advantage is that they can push it out to billions of people almost instantly. Google's taken that advantage to explode their user base. They've gone from processing billions of tokens requested via their AI platform to, by the end of last year, quadrillions of tokens. Unbelievable to watch. And growth is outpacing OpenAI's ChatGPT. So let's look at it. This is the chart for Google. My goodness. We started back here on the 10th of October, bought it about $239. The thesis was that they had a big moat and were starting to release products and gain traction and user adoption. When you look at the other hyperscalers like Microsoft, Amazon, or Meta, the valuation is not as expensive as those. It's not even as expensive as Walmart. What do I think as far as AI adoption and the future growth of Google versus Walmart? It's a no-brainer. So here's the zoomed in view, and you can see when we bought on October 10th, you'll see it started to cross right about midday. I was negative for just a little bit. Here's what it looked like. Then it just started to take off and it never came back down to our entry price. As it sits today, we're at about $330 a share, which is a $90 move in 90 days. I bought the stock for three specific reasons. The amount of data on all different searches, their YouTube platform, and within their distribution network of Android devices and Google Workspace. So number two, user adoption is growing faster than ChatGPT in 2025. Number three, the TPU chips that they're able to deploy internally is one of the only competitors to Nvidia in functionality and cost. They're competing at every layer of the stack. Ben Graham was a famous value investor in the mid-20th century. He taught Warren Buffett how to think about stock, not just being a stock that moves in price, but a small piece of ownership in a company that's earning money over time as the owner of that stock or that share are a part owner in the company. Pretty cool, right? Ben had this simple method to determine what the fair value of a stock should be. We're going to look at the price to earnings ratio, the growth rate, and then a margin of safety. So what does that look like? His formula is 12 times the earnings, PE ratio, so 12, plus 2 times the growth rate. The growth rate over the last 12 months has been 14 to 15%. What would the value of the stock be? Take 12 times the earnings plus 2 times the growth rate. So that gives us 28 plus 12 is 40. So 40 times 9.5 in earnings gives us a fair value of about $380. Now, remember at the beginning, I said we're looking for a margin of safety as well. What I do in that situation is take somewhere between 10 and 30% off of that fair value estimate to make sure if I messed up or their growth rate slows, that I didn't make a huge mistake and overpay today. Let's take 15% off as our margin of safety. Now, with the margin of safety, fair value for Google at about $323. It's trading at $330 today, so I'll be looking to add to my position anytime it drops under about $320 a share. Now, this is going to be a long-term hold for me, probably 10 years. The quality of the company, having instant distribution to billions of users, designing chips, deploying models to consumers, monetizing Gemini, VO3, Nano Banana, and all of the other capabilities that they have in the pipeline. Google seemed like a no-brainer at $239 a share. It's already delivered $1 a day per share, which is about a 37% return on investment. That doesn't mean it can't go down. It's going to be fun to be on this ride over the next couple of years. It's only just begun. I've built a spreadsheet that automatically calculates the valuation that we've been talking about. If you'd like that, comment fair value in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to Intelligence Explained, learning investing in AI through markets, technology, history, and news. See you next time.